Hi, ho everyone, my name is Mr. Fruit and welcome back to the Bazaar. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some more of my boy, Dooley. So we can go weaponized core, which I'll be honest, I've used like never. Did like once, it's just really underwhelming. Or you just have the core, classic, which is simply just charge all items to the right, use one to the left, you charge, same like this. Or critical core, this and items to the right of this have crit chance. When you use any to the left of this, charge it, and if you crit, charge. We could try to go some aggro and see if we can't pop off. Let Dooley actually do something. Your weapons deal damage. I would have liked your leftmost or rightmost item for extra damage for our crit core right now. But it's interesting because you can either use the critical core to give items to the right of it crit chance to let them carry, or I don't know the optimal critical core build, but what I've seen some success with is actually just making your critical core usually the carry. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we can give burn items more, shield items more. Let's go with weapons, because at the very least we'll probably have a couple. So we can get a haste item, find a strange mushroom. So haste item, XP, or bronze tier junk item this early. Is there a bronze tier junk item that we'd actually use? At the very least, we could find more crit chance and stuff. But I don't know if there's anything, like something weird we'd find that we could also build around. But that seems highly unlikely. Let's just get a haste item for now. Okay, well, we got the GPU, so just haste the core for a second, sure. And then I don't really care about the burn. Onto kimono. Could give us some shield stuff, but we'll go Kyber drone because we might get the insect wing for cooldown. And I'm a sucker for cooldown, bro. Anytime I have a chance for some of it, you know I gotta try. Oh, big first crit too. 15% chance, 100%. But it'll be a slow death. We'll kill them all the same, but yeah, our board ain't strong. And certainly at this point, I mean, to win a game one or a day one as Dooley against a PvP fight is hard. Yeah, very unlikely. Usually, the only way that happens if you fight another Dooley. And it depends on the core they took. Now, a critical core is actually one of the more aggressive ones, so... Oh, yeah, baby, give that insect wing. So it is possible. Get an item, get golden XP, or just check all the items out. I mean, we're not hitting level 2. We'd have to do 2 things to do that. And then we wouldn't have a board. So I'm inclined to just see what they're selling. Battery. Charges an item. Never bad. Pretty versatile. We could burn both players, but reduce cooldowns. Not really feeling it. Maybe give it one. Ooh, interesting. Brick Buddy's never bad. GPU upgrade, sure, I guess. Haste for 2 seconds. Now, we could end up going like Brick Buddy, and then trying to deal damage off the shield. It's always just a solid strat for Dooley, I'm gonna be honest with you. So probably gonna wind up doing that. And then I think I'm actually gonna use the battery over here, because using it will charge this 1 second anyway, but then this will keep it hasted more often. I don't know. Again, with some of the Dooley stuff, like somebody maybe ran the numbers like, well, actually, but it's like, man, I'm doing my best. We do have a power sander. Gives adjacent weapons damage and adjacent shield item shield. That could be better than the battery. We would scale a little. Not a lot. But it might be better than the battery for now. I think it's kind of a close call. But we'll rock that for now. And it's Vanessa, so I feel like the likelihood we're going to win very low. The hoops and loops we're having to go to do 22 damage with 50% crit chance. And then, well, they're just going to kill us in 20 seconds regardless. So we either need to get some crazy freaking crits. They're even healing too. I mean, that's just kind of disrespectful. Yeah, no, okay, so we lost. Well, you know, we had fun. Unless all the rest are crits. There actually is a world. And he doesn't crit us. But it has to happen before fatigue. If this is a crit, we win. Oh my god, Dooley. Dooley, you won a day one against a Vanessa, buddy. Way to go. One of the weaker Vanessas, technically. It's just a slow day one. But hey, a win's a win. But hey, we take that, buddy. Small burn item. Chocolate bars or tools. Tools is very interesting because possibly some stuff to play around there. Hey, let's see what they're cooking. Or in this case, what they're selling. I did get the animated power drill. And actually, I have all these animated. Oh, love that. Duct tape. Ugh. I feel like you just always got to take it. A battery upgrade. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. And duct tape will take that. The shoe levels up. Shield an item. Core gain shield. That doesn't do anything. Get a friend. Get a tool. Shield items gain 4 shield. Get a friend or get a tool. We might want to get a friend if we want to start using Brick Buddy. Sure. All the monitor lizard, really. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of garbage. I guess we could do that. Probably our strongest board right now. Small and weapon. We could get some XP. The strange mushroom. Silver tier items is tempting, but we don't have the capital to really peruse, unfortunately. So we'll just grab an XP. I mean, we could gain a little gold or skill, but XP is just more consistent. Gonna be honest, don't think we beat the rogue scrapper. Coconut crab is a little. I mean, we can do better. Right? Yeah, I don't think we win rogues. We'd have to crit like every time. I don't think it's happening. But the power sander with the duct tape right now actually is pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, we were gonna win this fight anyway. So hope you're all doing well. If you're playing the Bazaar, hope you're enjoying. If you're as addicted as I am, I'm sorry if that's my fault. It's on me. The early access, it was supposed to be open beta or something in December, but they pushed it back a month. They had a post about it. A lot of it coming down to like server stability and stuff, so they wanted to make sure when it went to open it was better. There are some server issues. So bummer, some of you guys won't get to play until probably January, but I'm all about this game. I'm hoping they release one of the new heroes too. Soonish. I don't know if they'll do it with the open beta, but when you sell a small item, a weapon gains 2 damage. I mean, we don't have crazy capital. It's not like a Pygmalion situation, but it's not negligible. Get a small tool, get some golden XP. That would let us hit level 3 before the next fight. Or sell small and medium items. We don't have that much money right now, so I actually just do golden XP. Okay, now a little flexible. Max HP, we could get boosted stats with tasty treats. Or health toughness and shield items. Let's shoot for this. Upgraded duct tape. Don't mind if I do. Walter Cooler's not going to do it for us. Would have loved to have seen... Oh, First Aiden. Freaking love First Aiden. My guy, man. But he's not here. So even though this is our board, what am I going to put down? You can put down Brick Buddy, but I don't have another friend, so... Bro shielding for 10 every 5 seconds. So, am I really going to reroll here? I guess so. Okay, upgraded power center, and I guess Wallace. That makes it a little easier to possibly slot him in. Sure. Power sander. Sell the wizard. Just never had luck with the poison build. You've seen it in a video too. I mean, even when I fight poison duelies too, it looks like they have a crack setup and I'm like, oh, I just beat them. Feels bad. Get a shield item. Gain 2 XP. I mean, we do have a friend, so increasing crit chance on the critical core. I mean, that's something. But gaining 2 XP and increasing levels, like, in the long run, is that better? Probably, maybe. Who's to say? I just get rid of the... I just get rid of the battery, I guess. The Wallace. It's decent shielding. It's not going to get, you know, not going to excite the kids, but... And I'm holding on to the insect wing. Although, if we want to win this next day, maybe, I don't know if that'll make the difference. So it's 2 XP or crit? I'm just going to crit. That brings it to 19, right? Yep. And do I go ahead with a cooldown? Yeah. It's a Vanessa, so if we need to stand a chance, it might be a more aggressive ammo, so it's all about getting as much shield as early as possible and surviving. But... Oh, word. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so an immediate crow's nest rifle. I think we actually beat this. I think we outscale, shield-wise. I know it might not look great right now, but the fact that they're not even really plinking away more than they are tells me all that I need to know. I mean, Wallace continues to scale. Duct tape with the power center continues to scale. And granted, those crits, yep, that alone could be... Okay, they're just non-stop critting now. Okay, well, that's how we lose the game. Oh, but we crit. Fudge. Yeah, no, too many crits. Which is 25% chance, so I mean... It was close, but not close enough. Ooh, decisions. So we could try to fight an additional PvE fight. No guarantee, though. Or we could take a peep at the large item. Trying to think what we could find. I mean, we could obviously find the one that does damage according to your shield. What else? I'm not too familiar with Dooley's large items. I don't think we can find the armored core yet. And would we even want to yet? I don't think so. Let's go for another fight. Of course. All right, rip. Should just... I mean, of course, if I knew that, I would have done something different. Well, yeah. Let's just get more golden XP. And I want to say we beat the Scout Trooper. But they do scale a little bit too. I don't think they're as scary as that person we just fought, though. Cross Street Challenger. Wonder what a freeze Dooley looks like. This is a little dicey, I'm not gonna lie. But you guys know me. I have no self-preservation. So they're gonna open up hot. And this will scale their weapons by 6 damage. But again, especially once the Uzi runs out of ammo and the bolas, they do lose out on a decent chunk of damage, and then we're hoping that our shields scale better. But we might be getting there too slowly. Too slowly, holy suck. Too slowly indeed. Oh, shield, please. Oh, fudge me. Oh, Icarus. What have you done? Alright, I guess I just misread our strength. I thought we'd just scale a little faster, but cooldowns are too long. Well, that hurts, but what are you gonna do? Medium items or bronze tier skill. Find some medium items to maybe give us an idea about what to do. Blast doors, bro. I want to see, again, I think I mentioned, I want to see somebody figure out a way to make that work. Pulse rifle's interesting. Because we get a triple cast for the critical core, charging it. And what is this? Schematics. When you upgrade an item, this gains 1 value. When you sell this, give the core crit chance. Interesting. Okay, so I guess the brick buddy play is out. I guess I don't have to sell it yet. But if I place him here, triple casts on the duct tape, charges that. Do I want to power sander it? No, I wouldn't be able to duct tape it then. I think we keep it like that. Really? Okay. Extra XP, which God knows I'll probably need because it fell behind, but let's get extra HP and give our shield items more shields. All that little bit of duct tape does add up. Give shield some shield, get a tool, get a little bit of damage. 100 max health. Kind of feels bad that the 100 max health is what I am leaning towards. That or 4 shield. I mean, I could give 8 shield to the duct tape. Like I said, that is nice. But 100 max health, I think we just got to go with that. Give myself a fighting chance. We also have a full board, so I could put this schematic down, but what? It gives the core 2% crit chance. Yeah. I guess I'll just throw the battery in. We'll just have a missing slot. I don't want to throw in the brick buddy because, again, the pulse rifle, it has +1 multicast if it's adjacent to a friend, but double it if it's your only friend. So if I were to put brick buddy in, he'd only have 2 multicast. We don't get all the value. So now I'd like to think we are looking better. But clearly I've been fumbling the power scaling, or, you know, whatever. And this guy's going to shield a lot and hit with that. I think they might win this. I don't think we can do enough damage to their shield before they just keep wailing at us. Yeah. It's just, I mean, the fact too, he got force field, which is a Dooley item, so he got it from a PvE fight, I guess, or something. I mean, yeah, that's just a strong board right now. Unfortunate. Look at this freaking thing. Because our shield is pretty nice, but it's not nice enough. I mean, if we can actually survive here, his damage falls off a cliff because fatigue takes away. But yeah, I mean, I need health too. So. Yeah, rip. We had shielding, he had healing, he had damage. He had the triple threat, brother. Small on weapon item. Chocolate bars item. Small on weapon. Let's just get some chocolate bars. Get a little bit of health here. Sells weapons, small weapon skills. I don't need weapons, but we'll peep the skills. First time you haste each fight, freeze 9 for 4 seconds. That's pretty good. All items have 3% crit chance. We obviously want things to crit. But I don't mind freezing things. Now, see, we could put the pulse rifle on the right to give it extra crit chance. But then we only have a percentage chance of charging this. Like right now, this isn't our main damage. I mean, technically it does more damage than a critical core, but I have to sell something. Sell the brick buddy, I guess. I don't know. Freeze like that this early seems decent. Okay, I don't think we beat the Hydro dude. You know, I'm being honest. Especially if they destroy something decent. Blood Reef Raider doesn't have much. The Boiler Room Brawler. Love this guy whenever he gives me what I need. Which is obviously very low. But the hammer. We always want the hammer. When you level up, if you have at least 3 tools, upgrade the item. It's the most... It takes you back like pre-nerf, where they made it so that skills to upgrade things practically disappeared. This lets you actually cap out boards. Wrench would be the second best at the start of each day upgraded tool. Third best? I don't know. Maybe when you use a tool, items adjacent to it gain crit chance? Or when you haste shield? But we got the hammer, so it doesn't... Okay, when you haste shield 10, I'm in. If we had the friend core, that would be crazy, but we don't. Chocolate bars, XP and gold. Yeah, I mean, your boy's poor. We got to figure out something. Leftmost shield item gains 10. Core gains 6. 6 gold. Get a friend. We could get 4 friend loot items. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, so we can give something extra shield. So we'll give that extra shield. This gives us an extra XP. This gives us a regen. This gives us extra burn, but we don't have anything for that. Now we can get a non-weapon, sell weapons, or a large item. I think it's a bummer because I'm trying to think of like usable large items for Dooley. And aside from like the thing that does damage according to your shield, and the armored core. I don't think I've seen like anyone succeed with anything else. Weapon skills are obviously good for critical core, so maybe I'll just do that. See, we could do either or. Left would give this 4 extra damage, which is technically 12. Or give this 4 extra. Or, okay, well, medium weapons deal 6 extra. Well, that's just better, I guess. And then if for some reason they have a harpoon, I'm going to put the cinders in. So maybe it'll hit that. Yeah, again, I don't know how to judge our power. So I will say I don't feel strong. But I don't know how weak we are. This is kind of crazy. When you use a weapon, deal 51 damage. Oh my goodness gracious. God almighty, I don't know if I can shield that much. We shall run out of some ammo. I might be able to outlast. But it's going to be close. Oh, it's not good enough, actually. Okay. Wow. Pretty good. Oh, but you know what else is pretty good? Monster skills. I wish we got this a little later in the day when you could find crazier ones. But any of them could be interesting. When you heal, your shield items gain 3 shield for the fight. If we were Pygmalion, I'd be popping off. First time you freeze each fight, slow all your opponent's items for 3 seconds. Okay, now that is tempting. Your small diamond tier items have their cooldowns reduced by 30%. Or when you use a weapon, give it crit chance for the fight. I mean, for the critical core, that's definitely good. But freezing an entire board? I mean, like, come on. Yeah. I got to. I got to. Sue me. Okay. Some choco bars, small and large. Maybe it's worth taking a peek. This could give adjacent items 12% reduced cooldown. Hamlet just seems bad, man. Doesn't do much damage. And yeah, when you slow, you charge it, but it's a 9-second anyway. We're not bullish on that. In order to get the thruster, I'd have to sell something anyway. I'll refresh, but I don't think... I mean, we're not really using friends. Charge adjacent items 1 second. Are you just getting the Nolamar? Pasture on a 10-second cooldown makes it just seem meh. Sure. Cause I'm happy to belong if you feel. Okay, Flame Juggler. I think we do beat. Sabertooth, I don't want anything from you. Mod Squad. Could give us a little bit of something. And I think we beat them. They scaled their friend here. But I think our shield will keep us nice and safe. They do have a lot of health, but... yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the aggression giving crit chance every time it attacked would have been the play, but... slowing everything, especially against certain builds and aggressive builds. And if we can get a skill that haste start of the fight, or haste start of the fight, which would then activate our freeze at the start of the fight, which would then slow all items for 3 seconds to start the fight. Like, Dooley definitely needs to slow it down, usually. Although with the critical core, we can try to Unga Bunga, but I actually think his best Unga Bunga is the shield build, which I'm trying not to do. You use an adjacent friend. This gains haste. Create the leftmost item. I imagine I'm just going to upgrade my critical core. Everything else doesn't get insane bonuses. It's not worth upgrading the schematics. Because especially since we're using it, it gives them more base and crit. So, good value. Now it's 20% crit base. Get a shield item. Sell silver tier skills. Sell small and medium items. I might go silver skill tiers. Silver tier skills. First time you use a large weapon. First time you use a large weapon. Start of each fight, gain shield equal to 25% max health. When you use an item, lose 10% of your current shield. Wow, I don't want any of that. Okay. Small shield. Let's check out the tools. The old atomic clock. Increase a random enemy item's cooldown by 1 second for the fight. It's 3 ammo, but it's on 1 second cooldown, so it's 3 second charge. But it sort of depends on who it hits. And without being able to increase the ammo. Probably not the play. Gumba. I mean, get the cog to maybe haste some stuff. In fact, I should probably put over the granola bar. It's only getting us 40 shield total. So haste. Like that. Alright. Don't know where we're going with this build. Really, the only thing we're building around is trying to get our core to do damage, but wow, that is some damage right there. All right, we're gonna need that freeze and slow right now. There it is. Can it buy us enough time though? We did survive their initial ammo, so actually, as long as we can, that burn's going crazy, and the cannon's about to reapply. I think, yeah. Okay, it's all right, Dooley. Solid 1 win here. That's okay. It's all right. Well, I don't know. Ooh, interesting. We could just gamba 12 gold for a random diamond tier item. It could be anything. And you know what, Chief? I think we're so desperate. I'm going to do it. I just sell. I'm just going to sell. I guess it only gives it 3 crit chance, but whatever. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Gamba. Because we could go for 2 XP to level or 3 small items. But let's see if we get something that just... Wow. We could have gotten so many things. Pesky Pete. Okay. We lost 8 gold and lost 2 XP or 3 items that would have gained us money. Woof. Okay, how do we salvage just 4 wins? Can we get to 4 wins and get out? And quite honestly, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, this would be 14 burn on a 6-second cooldown. I guess Tox clocks. When you slow haste an item. I think that's too slow. Although, when we haste everything, when we freeze, it could be pretty big. I'd have to get rid of like this. But then it was all my haste. The only haste would be the Pylon. He does proc rather consistently though. I mean, I'm desperate, man. Sure. Who knows? Who knows? Lone Shark, can we beat him? Oh. Let's find out. So at the very least, we'll haste 3, 4, 5. 5 things, right? Yeah, I guess we already did it. For our first, like, big initial, you know, would have thought do a little bit more. But I think our shielding is okay. I mean, they are, like, what the fuck is this? Shark Ray's about to go crazy. But I think we made it. All right. Oy vey. That's a PV fight. Your weapons have damage equal to your income. All 5 of it. Tools have cooldowns reduced. Get a tool. 4% crit chance. Shield. Get a shield item. I mean, amplifying the duct tape might just be necessary. 4% crit chance is fun. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Live on a prayer that some of these crit and activate that. Well, gaining income would give our weapons 2 extra damage. Are there bronze tier junk items that could save us? Bob, I don't think so. Although, we might be able to find the haste boots. And when you sell that, you increased haste. So this would haste items for 2 seconds. It's not the highest chance, but you know what, Bob? I mean, I'm about to... Should I just get income? I mean, we are down bad. I don't think there's enough of a Hail Mary here to do anything. So, let's just get income. We're probably going to lose, but try to get an enchantment and then rally a couple wins. Get a haste item, get some gumballs or sells tools. We don't have much money. Let's get a free haste item. Interesting. DJ Robot. Haste your friends for 1 second. What's this? Deal 15 damage for each small friend you have. Guess I've never really used these. Well, hold on. It's very unlikely, but we could actually use the critical core to the left of all these. And stack up a lot of small friends. The only problem is I only have... Oh, well, no. Wait a minute. They're small friends themselves. So that's 60 damage right now. Each of them, on, but it's on a 6-second cooldown. That'd be 60 damage. So every 6 seconds between these guys, 180 damage with 20% crit chance. And to make that happen, we'd have to get rid of... I mean, we could get rid of the Pylon. I kind of like the Pylon. Well... Oh, no. Yeah, I have to get rid of the Pulse Rifle because we lose the multicast stuff. Which makes the duct tape not as good. I want to make that work. I do. This is interesting. But I don't think this round is where we try it. Maybe we find something next round. If we could pull a win out of our butthole, that would be sick. But, yeah, I'm not holding my breath. Holy brow. Yeah, we're dead. Just a lot of damage. And a lot of charge and ammo. I mean, he literally can't run out of ammo, and we just don't have that damage. Yep. Okay, well, the upside is maybe we get a crazy enchantment. Crit effect. Okay, pause. And there's actually a website people told me about. That, where is it? Yeah, it's howbazaar.gg, but you can actually look up an item and it'll tell you what the enchantment does, because a lot of times it's different. So the Pylon, I'd have to imagine, I don't know. Crit. When you slow, your items gain 10% crit chance for the fight. Which is pretty good, because as soon as we haste, so in 3 seconds, we would slow, activating haste, freezing, and then slowing everything again. So that's, in 3 seconds, that's about probably 60% crit chance for everything. The critical core, I assume, just gives the critical core itself 50%. Yep, just 50% crit chance. Power standard probably gives crit chance. That probably just gives crit chance. Nanobots, what would you guys do? Assume just crit, right? Okay, I think the only interesting thing here is the Pylon. So let's try it. And at least duct tape actually slows as well. But yeah, so when you slow your items, gain crit chance. So theoretically, in 3 seconds, the critical core should almost be at 100%. And I think the critical core can even proc its one charge off of its own crit, because it says when you crit with any item. And then the rest of these would be like 60, so we might even, like, this could crit, as well as cast. So I don't know, maybe that goes crazy. And we need to find more slow skills, I guess. Small and medium item. Or shield skills. We might just need some shield skills to keep us alive for now. I think maybe I even just save my money. No. Let's see if we can't get like small shields. Get extra. Yeah, your small shield items have +9. Or when you shield, your weapons gain 20 damage for the fight. Holy crap. Pulse rifle activating duct tape 3 times immediately gives that 60+ damage. Holy cow. Wait, that went way harder than I thought it would. Okay. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to sell DJ Robot. I'm going to keep the nanobots on the weird case that we get some crazy other one, and then we have a whole army of nanobots. I don't know if that would work. I won't hold on to them for long. 50 more health or just a small tool. Let's get a small tool. First army, I probably just saw that. Okay. Now what? Orange suds. This is poison. I mean, if we can't beat this fella right now. Shock Trooper. I also forgot we technically have, when you sell a small item, a weapon gains +2 damage. Okay, yeah, so let's just get rid of that. Yeah. I mean, if I can't beat the Shock Trooper with this, we're not beating the person. We're not beating PvP, so. All we have to worry about is the plasma rifle hitting us with a big crit. But you'll see 91%, 101, 94, 300. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. This could go crazy. The power sander feeling like a... Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Oh my god. Putting the duct tape here activates... Oh my god, that's way better. Yeah, the power sander, I gotta get rid of the power sander. When using adjacent item, burn too. That's not it. Get a friend. Weapon. 4% crit chance. Leftmost item gains 16 shield. Much fun as that a friend sounds. I'm gonna go with the 16 shield. And I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner. Just kind of forgot about the sander. Gold tier skills. Oh my god, is that sharp corners again? 30 damage? What the? While your enemy is... Oh my god, yeah. 30 extra damage. Okay, that's... I imagine should go crazy. Oh, yeah. You know what I can do? Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here. I need something better. Boom. The battery. Boom, boom. Rock that twice. Better than the power sander, at least. And then let's just work at the docks. I don't have much gold, so let's work at the docks to get a tool. And maybe we get something. Wait. Is there any way I fit that? I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. There's something here. I don't know, but this kind of seems crazy. Maybe I'm just huffing some copium. I could even actually use the battery on the critical core. But I think just getting to 100% crit chance is much possible. Because then I think, like, critical core being like a 0, like, it'll just attack, 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 attack. I think so. I don't know. Let's find out. This, I don't know. Like I said, we want an enchantment to, and then pray, and maybe this is it. He's got a lot going on, but if we can start slowing everything, their health just evaporated. Wait a minute. Now they're getting my hopes up. Oh, I'm going to be devastated if we lose. At least this should get us 2 more wins, right? We got to keep getting upgrades if we can, but... Like, I need to find a better pylon. I'm literally going to go here to try and find a oh my god. Okay, 2-second haste now. With the 2-second slow. We don't really care about that, but the 2-second haste is huge. Okay, that is perfect. Temporary booster. I am kind of that desperate. Small tool. I mean, I guess I technically have like 12 bucks right here. I'll hold on to him for now, but... Weapons. The only thing I could find is a pulse rifle. Let's get a small tool. You never know. Always frickin' Chris Army knife. Of course, cooldown's reduced. More shield. 4 gains damage. 10 gold. I think core's cooldown. Or do we try for the shield? Core's cooldown. This could give us overall cooldown. They have 2 gold wings, which will give us 12% on the leftmost item, which we would do the deadly pylon because we're trying to activate that as fast as possible. But we also just need golden XP, and that's more guaranteed than the wing. And at this point, I think we gotta just shoot for that. Maybe find us another skill or something. Something that gives the duct tape even more shield would be nice. But you can see how fast it's activating without seeing it, because the duct tape was already at 260. Like, look at it. Look, just immediately melted. Well, this is interesting. When your enemy uses a non-weapon item, slow it. But I don't think that technically counts as using the electric gales. I only think it's interesting because that would activate the deadly pylon. But we'd have to get rid of way too much. Cool in theory. Small items, regen, small and large. Let's look for small items.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Let's slow enemy items for 1 second. All of them. Which would then make everything crit chance. So 4 seconds in, we're guaranteed to have 100% crit chance on everything. Okay, a good backup right now. When you slow charges. Well, I guess Hamlet would on around could be alright there. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. And 3 hero merchants. There's possibly something crazy we could find. What, bronze tier junk items getting more haste or something? Let's try it.
Just close your eyes.
Rocket boots would be cool. Nope. But we did get cooldown, which 100% need.
Sitting there 20 years.
I'm actually going to hold on to see if we find a certain item. I'm going to sell this to get the money. I think at this point, I mean, aside from this and a different small friend, like, this is pretty much our build, I think. So, just going to keep that. Gives us a little bit of damage. I'm trying to think, like, really worth it. I guess plus 5 damage. But we're scaling so much with everything else. It almost just feels moot. I guess I'll take some regen. I'll save the gold. Now show me rocket boots. Fudge. Would have been great. I'll give you plus 5. I didn't find the thing I wanted to. The knee brace either, so cooldowns. 2.9 seconds. Better than nothing. This will give our weapons
Warms my
4
rusty
damage.
circuits to see that find a home.
We're not doing any of that. I'll give duct tape plus 4 shield.
Reuse everything.
Okay. Guess plus 2 buy, I think. Save some gold. And on to another PvP fight. Again, feeling real good about whatever it is we've got. But who knows? It feels crazy. But what do I know? He kind of seems terrifying. But once we slow everything, and then slow everything again, 140% crit chance? Yeah. Everything immediately at 100% crit chance. Okay. Okay. And some shield skills. Okay. 1 away from 1 chest. Fight for my life out here. When you... Oh my god. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain 20 shield for the fight. They're just feeding each other. Yeah, it's not even a question. Probably get 4 friend items here. Yeah. What do we got? We can give something plus 1 ammo. I can give the plasma grenade plus 1 ammo. Okay. Get XP from regen. I don't care. Oh, I guess actually that does give you burn. Sells skills. Yeah, we've been getting some crazy stuff. Let's see if we can find some more. First time use a large item, freeze an item. When you use a weapon, give weapons adjacent to it. Nah. Okay, so I guess first time use a large item, freeze an item for 4 seconds. That rock. Okay. This, like, it just seems like the combination of skills with unironically picking up that pylon and then getting the. It's like, what? That's crazy. Now I'm just worried it'll all come to an end. It just seems like for the day we're on, we had a crazy spike, right? Like, maybe later on we don't, but, like, this seems crazy. Gain 10 gold, get some chocolate bars, sells medium items. Again, the only thing we're looking for is a pulse rifle upgrade, and all that does is give it, like, 20 extra base. But when you think about the fact that when we just shield once, it gains 30, suddenly not that high of a priority. While we have enough gold, I'm gonna just get more. Oh my god. We could upgrade another item. I mean, this would be when you slow haste item for 3 seconds. I think that's worth it. Because then we can have everything hasted anyway, and then this is charging. Yeah. That's gotta be it. Those weapons, small. Let's check non-weapon items. Okay. But it's not a friend. Use an adjacent friend. That wouldn't work. So yeah, while the cog is fun, the plasma grenade is unironically great now. Simply because that hastes all items. So that could be like 4, 5, 6, which then adds the crit chance again. So I actually like the plasma grenade right now. I don't know if I want to, like, grab this just in case. But I don't think we do. Nothing else. Beta ray's interesting, I guess. But not worth it. Again, I kind of think what we got is what we got. So, a level ahead of us. This bro's on a tear. This bro has been winning. So, the worry is that we just don't get to play the game, of course. But as long as we can live to 2.9 seconds, we pretty much get to play the game. But against Vanessa, that's never guaranteed. Oh my god, get extremely out unga bunga. Holy. Okay. I was going to say, we just need more HP. Boom. Get max HP. And I get a shield a little more, just to the Just a boot. Gumballs here's pretty good. Small items though. Looking for upgrades. Do that.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Give the core crit chance. Nah, we don't need that. Don't want you. Okay, nothing.
If you want cheap junk, go
Void
see
Golem is dicey. As long as he doesn't hit the deadly pylon. Anything else I think we can live with. Even like the core. Otherwise, the option is Master Alchemist. Screw it. I mean, we have the capabilities to kill Void Golem. It's just random. Okay. Oh. It's a little unfortunate because it takes our multicast. But we still cook, dude. What? Oh, like 170% crit chance already. Holy cow, man. Your weapons gain damage equal to your weakest weapons damage. Pfft. That would be extreme overkill. I mean, I technically could put that there, but... Gain 300 health. Gain XP. Pretty much it. 300 health or 2 XP. I mean, the quicker we could possibly get to level 16 and get another enchantment, the better we have of actually making it. So, I know it seems like a faraway dream, but we got to kind of look forward to it. We did get one chest, so I did just right. That did get us one chest, baby. When you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste. I mean, now it gives a little bit of shield. When you crit your burn item, nah, I don't care. Rightmost weapon has plus 40 damage. Burn items. I mean, everything's practically going to be perma-hasted anyway. And we don't have anything else that scales. I mean, yeah, we have when you haste shield 10, but I think there's better skills. First time you use a large item each fight, give your items plus 16. Have exactly one friend, reduce it and the core's cooldown by 5. You have a vehicle. Reduce your non-vehicle items. I don't think I do. That would be crazy. Okay. Well, that reduces critical core by another 5. Could try to get a temporary boost just to live. What would we be looking for bronze tier junk item wise? I guess a thing to like increase slows.
Just a matter of finding it.
Not there. But we can get increased crit chance.
Now that's a bargain.
Regen.
While you're doing your part to clean up the
Anything else?
bazaar,
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, and increased haste and cooldown. Oh. Okay, so if I give it to this, it'll now haste items for 4 seconds. And this would slow one item for 3, but if I actually swap, this would be slow all enemy items for 2 seconds. It's just way better value. Reduce this by 4% cooldown because we need this to trigger first for show. And then we need to give something crit chance. Even though we're already sort of at the whole... Everything's going to have 100% crit chance, so don't worry about it. At 10 max health. Sure.
sitting there 20 years. Wait,
Okay. Another fight. Ah, I'm nervous, man. Just because, like, although we turned on and the build's going crazy, we have no room for error just because of how much dick we ate early on. You know what I'm saying. Well, let's see. Let's freaking see, brother. Oh my god, glass cannon. Oh, that's scary. Oh, because he's going to be doing a bajillion damage. We did not freeze his shotgun.
Like my crew says at the bar. Another
Well, we
round.
didn't need it because... Oof, okay, I was so worried there. I mean, the slow for sure helped. Okay, slow skills? Ooh, now we're talking. Okay, what we got? When you slow, your weapons gain 3 damage. First time you fall below half health each fight, slow all enemy items for 3 seconds. Or when you use a tool, slow an item for 2 seconds. I don't do it that. Okay, first time you fall below half health. Even more of an insurance policy. I might just take the temporary boost. Yeah. Let's grab temporary HP. Destroy Lord of the Wastes. Because yeah, we're in an interesting spot that really upgrading everything else doesn't do much. I mean, upgrading duct tape would be nice. But this just upgrades damage and crit a little bit. This only upgrades damage, and all of our skills are taking care of that. There's no point in bending over backwards trying to get them. And crit chance, 24 shield, get a friend, get a shield item. We're definitely going to give you... Oh, that's your core. Okay, good thing I read that. Get a friend, get a shield item. Just gain 4% crit. So it's a little easier out of the gate. But that doesn't feel great. Let's do... Get a shield item. Oh, look. Use one of the right shield gains. For this gains 20 shield for the fight. Well, actually, on a 3-second cooldown, scaling with that, the only thing is we'd lose the plasma grenade slow, but I'm actually going to hold on to that. Sell that stuff. For an item or gumballs, there's no large item we need. I guess gumballs? Gumball. We actually make use of everything, so it doesn't really matter. We need to find some optional PV fights. We need to just accelerate our XP as much as possible. Poison items, no. There's no guarantee. Skills, though. Yeah. Weapons get 8 extra, no. When you use the core, I don't have adjacent weapons. When you use an item with burn, no. First time you use a large item each fight, heal 20% of your max health. Well, only problem is we use it immediately. We're not going to get much value out of it. What was this? The first time you fall below half health in a fight, use your friend. That's one dude. But I can now have it so that if you have exactly one friend, reduce it and the core's cooldown by 10%. So again, it's just a matter of as long as we don't get deleted in the first 3 to 4 seconds. That's really it. That's all I'm asking for. All right.
We're out to dethrone a king,
because
not to
the actual burst this has is, I mean, this is like dagger, like bugged levels of burst.
You've got
Like,
you should
there you
put
go.
it to a
Goodbye.
nobler use.
My goodness. If we somehow turn this around, we were like, what, like 1 win when we had no health? When we went on our extra life thing? Okay, haste and charge skills. That's pretty much all we're looking for now, is just skills. When you use the core haste item, when you haste, give your items crit. First time you use a large item each fight, haste adjacent items. I mean, these are kind of redundant. They're already going to have crit chance. When you use the core, haste 1 item for 4 seconds. Maybe even just increasing the freeze by 1 second. Core doesn't want that. No. 2 XP. We're a level and a half to 16. What we're trying to get to. Just gain 14 gold. Destroy Lord Arkan. Maybe there's something like his ability when you use an item, shield 40. Or medium weapons deal 60, I guess, but we would definitely like the when you use a thing. This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, or just $50. Use all your other items. This doesn't work in our build, does it? I don't think it does. We'd have to get rid of all that. Nope. I don't think it works. Okay. $50 though. Our economy is stabilized. 4 loot items is looking pretty good. Or upgrade the core, but like I said, just a little bit of base damage and crit. Whereas friend items have the chance for cooldown, and that's what we're looking for. That's gold to us right now. And we just got it. Okay, 4% cooldown, 2.7 seconds. Might not even see like that much, but it's a big deal. Give that an extra ammo, which is a big deal. Extra burn. See, okay, that was super valuable. Get duct tape, more shield. Worth. Okay, so could sell burn items, which could upgrade that, which would be slow enemy items for 3 seconds. Could get a temporary boost if we're worried. But let's see what we got going here. Burn equal to double this item's damage. No. When you gain no. Okay, so no upgrades. More shield skills though. Yeah, anything. Ideally, like when you or when you use a weapon, your shield items gain 30 now. Could do leftmost has plus 30, but no, that would be you. Yeah, we'll increase that. Oh, okay. Well, this dude's been cooking. Hasn't been on his last stand, and he's 1 away, so he's only lost 2 battles. Although, if that's true, we're on day 12. I guess we don't know how he did this, but it seems like with how much health he's lost the most recent, so maybe he's fallen off. Maybe he's like me in my YouTube career. Just kidding. I'm sorry, I know. But 2.7 seconds. That's all we need. Okay, so he's a bee, dude, huh? I don't think the bees are going to save you, buddy. Oh my god, the bees are going to save him. Is he winning? Holy suck. Bro was freaking cooking. Holy Jesus. Oh, okay. Why? I can't even... I don't have time to sit there. I wish I could pause. Figure out what the fudge just happened. And why he was cooking so much too. But I don't know. We won. That's 2 chests, baby. Now we get to check more skills. Oh. When you use your... Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. I thought this was when you use your rightmost item. Leftmost haste, no. When you crit, give it crit, no. First time you slow each fight, freeze an enemy. Can't believe I didn't already have that. Okay. The more freeze, the better. Get even more shield skills. I want the one that's, yeah, shield at the beginning of the match. When you crit, your shield items gain 20 shield. Oh my god. See, when you use a large item each fight, shield equal to 10% of your max health. But, I mean, we're going to be critting always. I think we delete the Void Colossus before he even gets to use this thing. But now the main thing is we want the duct tape to just be getting out of control shield-wise. I mean, it already got up to 400 in, like, 3 seconds. Thanks for the gold. Okay, and we made it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it to the promised land. We get an enchantment. So we can go with heal effects, shield effects. Oh my god. Or slow effect. When you slow haste now, to be fair, that would increase our crit, but again, we're already at 180, so I think it's redundant. I think we heal? Yeah? And I can't tell how fast the critical core is going, but I want to say it's going off more than the pulse rifle. So I think we go heal, because while we have shield, if we're getting poisoned or anything, although poison will never ramp fast enough. But let me double check. So critical core, it'll be heal 120. It might not even be able to slow. I don't think it can. What? Really? But yeah, so 120. The shield would be 80. Oh, yeah. Slow 2 items for 3 seconds. Not worth it. But let's see. Pulse rifle. Would only be 45 heal? Yeah. Okay. It's looking like critical core heal. And that means we're critting our heals. Okay. All right. Love that. I don't think I have any heal skills, but I think the best thing we can do here is just get temporary health. And this gives us 150 health, right? Or we could look... I mean, at this point, just really a duct tape upgrade would be better. But I don't know what beats 150 health right now. Or sorry, 120. I mean, we've been fighting for our lives on people who have been killing it for a while now. It really feels like... I mean, I think the build that beats us is just board-wide freeze. Bro has sort of the same scaling, and he's going to damage according to his shield. But I think we deal enough damage that his shield never stays big enough. He did get board-wide freeze, though. Froze our core. It's still frozen. But it charges, so it actually goes through freeze, and we made that look easy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever we're cooking up is diabolical. Get a small shield item, get some gumballs, medium and large. Get some gumballs. Don't mind if I do. It's kind of crazy. And the fact that I randomly picked up that pylon because I was so desperate. I was like, screw it, dude. Get this help. And then the fact that we got this. That's great. That is wild. And that's why I love the Bazaar. Like, when will I ever do this again? No clue. These are kind of butts. I'm not going to lie to you. It's either 4 gold, get a tool, give 4 shield, get a shield item. Get a shield item, hope it's duct tape. Gold force field. More skills. Yep. Anytime we see skills, you know that's what we're picking. When you use a tool, burn 5. No. When you buy a weapon, give your other weapon 6 damage. The first time you use a large item each fight, haste adjacent items for 8 seconds. Means that is almost immediately following him up. Because the only difference is this is haste an item. So... sure. And actually... let me double check I don't have any like left placement things. Because if not, I could do this. Right? I believe so. Now we just got to beat the Frost Street champion. He will be freezing us a bunch, but something tells me we got this one. Let's see, already 100% crit chance. That's what you'll love to see. Bro hasn't even touched us. And the nice thing about the crit core, or any core, is if an item's frozen, but it gets charged past what its cooldown is, it still gets used. So since the core gets charged for any crits or items used left of us, it's still proccing as long as other things are doing things. So, I guess we're selling that. Poison skills, don't need it. Maybe we find some small upgrades here. Or not. Okay, more skills. You already know. Your shields have shield equals, so 17. Yeah, that's our best. I'm still so nervous because it feels like this is, you know, stonks are, you know, to the moon sort of thing. Another duel. I'm just worried. What are the odds they've cooked like this? What are the odds I'm ever going to cook like this again? That's a lot of diamond tier items. Okay, so we're kind of doing the same thing. So they want to get giant shields. We immediately froze their shield item, though. And have probably now outscaled. Yeah. Yeah. Wowzers. Holy cow. Even their insane shields we were burning through. Gain 2 XP. 450 health. I mean, XP would be nice, but 450 health. This is our last day. Win or loss. So, in fact, yeah, I just saw a temporary boost. Yep. Gonna take that. I doubt I'm gonna level again. So, this gives us 900 health for the day. More shield skills. What do we have here? When you burn, gain shield equal to double? No. First time you use a large item each fight, shield equal to 10%. Yeah. Little bit more of a cushion. Yeah, the only thing he could really give us here that we care about is medium weapons deal plus 60 damage. We have plenty of gold. I can't even spend all the gold, but also because I don't need to buy items. I'm just spending on skills. Tools reduce cooldowns. Gain 2 XP. We did end up leveling, but maybe tools reduce cooldown at this point? Or shield item? Let's go reduce cooldown. More skills. Yes, please. I don't even know what else is left. Yeah, like a bunch of burn and poison stuff. Don't care. Oh, what is that? Oh, well, I could do it so our large item gives us 20% shield. Or when you freeze, give your weapons plus 10 damage, but that's not... we got to be more cautious. Now, could go poison items to get a weird upgrade, but I don't think it's worth it. Get gumballs to end out the run. In the run with some gumballs. I guess sell all that. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking nervous, dude. I can't believe. I asked Mr. Fruit like 25 minutes, 30 minutes into this run that we would actually make it to 9 wins, fighting for a 10th. Would have laughed. Like, nice meme. And here we are. Okay. Woo! We have 6 levels on this person. What have they been doing? Okay, well, they're 1 win away. So they still got something. 2.7 seconds. That's the magic number to get everything started. Chili Chef. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I hope it's like poison, bro. We would destroy poison, but I'm sure it's Unga Bunga. Yeah. Yep, judging by those skills, this is Unga Bunga. Oh my god, with a shielded Tesla. Okay, but they're doing a lot of damage. We need to start critting shields and heals. Oh, and we do. Holy. Their build's insane. 100% crit chance across the board. And yet... What? No chance. No. Oh my god. That is wild. Diabolical. Where were you, dude? Oh my god. The legendary deadly Pylon. And best of all, yes, 3 chests. We were literally fighting for 1. And 1 more win and I'm silver, whatever that is. At this point, nothing. You're just anything I don't have, but like rare skins would be cool. I think I had that. 50 shards is nice though. At the very least, we will have made back the ticket price, which is nice. I did have that one, but 65 is good. So far, no new skins, but we got gems. So surely this one. Okay, I don't think I've seen this side. Arc blaster. The heck? Must be Dooley or something. Plus 35, but it's new, so I'm riding that high all night. Oh my god, I was so nervous, bro. All it took was one thing to go wrong.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.